Hey, Dr. Joe, red helmet guy, the transcranial helmet, ready to do my transcranial photobiomodulation therapy this morning and reviewing the new literature on near-infrared photobiomodulation combined with coenzyme Q for depression in a mouse model of restraint stress, reduction in oxidative stress, neural inflammation, and apoptosis. This study was aimed to evaluate I'll show you on this one here. Hold on here. I'll just move this over a little bit and then we'll see. This is a near infrared model where they looked at near infrared photobiomodulation combined with coenzyme Q on depressive-like behavioral, cerebral oxidative stress, inflammation, and apoptosis markers in mice. To induce a depressive-like model, mice were subjected to a subchronic restraint stress for 5 consecutive days. And they used 810 nanometer laser with a high amount of joules and coenzyme Q. 5 consecutive days concomitantly with immobilization. They did the forced swim test, the tail suspension test, and the open field test, which I have to show you. This is my co-author right here. Fasad is the lead author on this, Salfor. Mitochondrial membrane potential, as well as oxidative stress, neuroinflammatory, and markers of apoptosis were evaluated in the prefrontal cortex and the hippocampus. Serum levels of pro-inflammatory cytokines, cortisol, and corticosterone were also measured in the PBM or coenzyme Q or the combination. Ameliorated depressive-like behavior induced by constraint was indicated by a decreased immobility time in both the FST, the TST. PBM, photobiomodulation, and coenzyme Q treatments decreased lipid perioxidation and enhanced total oxidation, GSH levels, SOD activity in both brain areas. The neural inflammatory responses in the hippocampus and the prefrontal cortex were suppressed, as indicated by decrease in NF-κB, P38, and JNK levels in the PBM and or CoQ groups. Intrinsic apoptosis markers, biomarkers in the cytochrome C release were also significantly downregulated in both treatments. Furthermore, both treatments decreased the elevated serum cortisol, cortisone, TNF, and IL-6 induced by restraint stress. That IL-6 is very important. So transcranial, near-infrared photobiomodulation therapy and CoQ10 therapies may be effective antidepressant strategies for the prevention of psychopathological and behavioral symptoms induced by stress. All day, every day, more brain power. Do your therapy, man. Do your therapy every day. More brain power. Thank you, Fasad, for this great study.